Alrighty guys, sorry about that. Had some technical issues trying to start the stream. I accidentally X'd off the live button instead of, well, of course you would start going apeshit as soon as I start a stream. It ended up accidentally Xing off the stream instead of starting it. Sun is so bright, can't see nothing. Man alive. I mean, that thing is glaring down. Tried to clean my windows off a little bit where I could see a little better, but that didn't even help nothing at this rate. Jesus.
In 10 miles, take exit 2 to merge onto I-24 west toward Birmingham.
I'm a little under the weather on this trip. Just FYI. So if you hear me in the background like hacking and coughing, it's okay. I've got a little cold where it's went from warm to cold. I mean, it's from East Texas all the way over to the Florida Panhandle along the Gulf. Pretty much towns along the Gulf from Corpus Christi all the way over to Pensacola. All the Gulf towns along the Gulf are under the risk for severe weather tomorrow evening through tomorrow night, even early Wednesday. I really feel like dog crap right now. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice or what, but I absolutely feel like absolute crap today. Felt like this for like the past 3 days. I think it's just allergies getting to me because I've went from warm weather back to cold and working fine on my end, Chuck. May try to refresh your stream. We're almost into Chattanooga, Tennessee, and we'll cross over into Georgia very briefly, and then go down into Alabama, Mississippi, and then over into Louisiana. I appreciate it. Good afternoon, Jamie. Thank you. I think I've just caught a little cold, a little something a little Claritin can't fix. But for now, the time being, it's messing with my allergies pretty hard. But as of right now, we have an enhanced risk for severe weather. It's hard for me to watch the comments right now because the sun is really bright. I have to focus on the road for a little bit. As of right now, I'll do a little breakdown. As of now, we're heading to southern Louisiana, near the New Orleans area, and we're going to be staying the night there tonight, and then we're going to shoot off to the west first thing in the morning over into East Texas, possibly near the Beaumont, maybe even Houston, Texas area, for the potential of strong to violent tornadoes tomorrow. I do believe this is one of the better looking systems all year, and I'm not just saying that, but I do think this is one of the better looking setups that we've had all year. So definitely be on the guard for potentially strong to violent tornadoes tomorrow evening into the overnight hours, and that risk progresses on over not just East Texas but also New Orleans. The areas just got hit. They're just now starting to rebuild over into Mississippi, south of Hattiesburg, mainly along the Gulf shores. So if you live along the Gulf, anywhere from Houston all the way over to near Pensacola, you need to be on your A game tomorrow evening all the way through even early morning on Wednesday. Watching possibly for some renegades to pop up ahead of this squall line, and that would maximize our tornado threat if we do get those prefrontal cells. Otherwise, we're just going to have a squall line with some embedded rotations. Don't get me wrong, those can also produce significant tornadoes. But as of now, it looks like our main threat is going to be those prefrontals that form ahead of the squall line, and those could cause some pretty big problems tomorrow into Wednesday morning. It's going to be mainly an overnight event from Louisiana over to the Florida Panhandle. It looks likely to be a complete overnight nocturnal event. And that's more deadlier than any other event could be, because you can't see anything coming and you can't really confirm much at night. So if you're just tuning in, make sure you slap that like button. I would highly appreciate it. I'm sorry I am under the weather right now, literally. I think a good little cold bug has got me. It's a little something that a little Claritin can't clear up. So we are gonna stop somewhere down through here and grab some Claritin. Looks like traffic's gonna be coming to a stop here. Thank you all. We're gonna try to get to feeling better by tomorrow. I'll be on our A game. We're heading just outside of New Orleans for tonight. And we're going to head west into East Texas in the early morning hours and get ready for this event to pop off. And here's the traffic. We're definitely coming into Chattanooga. Oh, when do I not run into roadblocks? I feel like I chase more roadblocks than I do storms now. Man alive. Yeah, if you hear me in the background, I'm over here sniffling and snuffing, and that's just, I'm under the weather. It is what it is. We'll figure it out. We'll get it took care of. Had it before. It's just a little cold bug. It's probably where, I went from near 80 degrees last week back home, and it's snowing. So I'd say that the weather has to do a lot with it. It always happens. My allergies always get 3 ways to screwed up whenever weather transitions like that. So we are heading to just outside of New Orleans. We've already booked a hotel for tonight because I know that I'm not going to be sleeping tomorrow night. I'm going to be driving all night. More than likely tomorrow night. So get as much rest as we can tonight and get up early, bright and early in the morning, and chow on some breakfast if I don't forget, and head west, because it's more than likely going to be a long day with thousands of miles traveled over a 24-hour period. So it's really hard for me to talk. So if I just get quiet all of a sudden, you know why. Can't really see nothing, so stand by on the comments. This is what I need to do. Excuse me, thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. The sun is absolutely blinding today. Sitting at 46 degrees. A little chilly, nothing too horrible though. I left the house and it was 33, so it's sort of like a heat wave here now. But we're going to be live during this entire event. Make sure you like the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're only like 150 subscribers shy of having 5,000 subscribers here on the channel. It's much appreciated for each of you tuning in. Even though I'm just simply driving to my target destination, it is highly appreciated of each and every one of you tuning in. It means a lot to me. Sorry I don't sound the best, but we're still going to try to get the main point of the next few days across. Looks like after today, things are going to sort of quieten down, maybe have a little bit of a break back home longer than just a couple of days. Hopefully we turn over to more of a winter time setup for just a little bit, but guess we'll have to see how that unfolds over the next few weeks. But in my personal opinion, you're going to have little setups, down in the south where the Gulf moisture is going to interact with the cold fronts. Going to have those severe weather setups, but I don't think we're going to have anything big, hopefully, over the next week, which that may change over the next couple of days, but as of right now, that's what it looks like. Appreciate you slapping that like button. It's much appreciated. On his way from Vegas, he's in Houston, driving east tomorrow. How far east are you driving, or where is he driving to? Yes, slap that like button. Much appreciative of every one of you. Hotel, I'll take the Claritin and sleep for about 5 or 6 hours. About 6 a.m. in the morning, we'll roll over and we'll wake up and we'll go do some chasing tomorrow. Hopefully feeling a little better, especially if I take that Claritin. He's coming to Florida? Okay. Well, as long as he's out of Houston all the way over to Pensacola, he should be okay. Tomorrow night's going to be the big threats from NOLA all the way over to Pensacola. So, and I can see that the stream is trying to take a dump in a big city. Welcome to big city live streams. We got to find a way to fix that. If anybody knows of a good mobile hotspot or a mobile service provider, please let me know. How the phone completely fell out of the whole thing. So alright, now we're back. If anybody knows of any mobile service providers that will do better than what I have right now, please let me know. I will gladly pay a decent amount for a good hotspot that won't cut off every 2 seconds, even though I'm in a big city with plenty of cell towers. Please let me know. I will gladly pay a ridiculous amount to fix this. So, just ridiculous to come into a big town like this and service drops. It's something you wouldn't expect. But nope, that's today's technology. Everything wants to go to shit. Welcome to my reigning 2.0 while I'm sick. Who do I use now? I use AT&T right now because I had Verizon, and Verizon absolutely quit. Almost everywhere I went, Verizon didn't work. We have a thing back home called Appalachian Wireless, and it's junk. I wouldn't pay somebody else to have that. Who else do we got? You got T-Mobile, you've got Straight Talk. What I need is Starlink. Starlink, I think, would work a lot better than any other coverage thing. I just maybe get one of those little mounts on top of my car and just go for it. But the only problem is that costs a decent amount of money just to set up. So, would if I could, but we'll get there eventually. Maybe on down the line we can get some sponsorships on the road, and we'll be able to get everything set up the way we want it. Buddy, I would not suggest getting up on my ass like that. 10 out of 10 would not do that. Yeah, Starlink just costs so much to get set up, though. Hey,
Use
how
the
you
left
doing?
2 lanes to keep left onto I-24 west toward Birmingham.
Oh man, I'm already glad I was over here because I don't want to fight this traffic to get back over. This is gonna be a quick live stream, guys. Nothing too significant to talk about right now. Gonna try to save my voice for a little bit because if I talk too much, I'm just gonna completely lose my voice. 10 out of 10. But as of right now, the game plan is get outside of New Orleans tonight, get some sleep, travel west in the morning into East Texas, get ahead of the squall line, get some of those prefrontal cells. Strong to violent tornado ramps up tomorrow. Seems like a pretty big day is possible tomorrow. Anywhere from East Texas all the way down to near Pensacola. Our biggest threats are going to be right along the Gulf, maybe about 25 to 40 miles inland, just around the Gulf. Jesus, I remember how bad I hate Chattanooga. Just along the Gulf from Houston all the way over to Pensacola. That's the main risk area for tomorrow and tomorrow night, early Wednesday morning. So just if you have any family that lives down there, or if you live down that way, make sure you have a way to receive watches and warnings. I do think that those will be issued periodically. But untelling, I don't know a certain time frame for a live video tomorrow. As of now, it looks to be about noon to 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow for the start of a live stream, which will likely run from all the way in East Texas all the way to the Florida Panhandle. Unless something major happens and, we run up on major damage and we turn to a search and rescue, something like that. But it will more than likely be a multi-state chase. So hopefully you guys can tune in tomorrow, aiming for around 12 to 1 Central Time, giving the circumstances of when storms will fire and exactly where we're at. But yeah, enhanced risk for now, all the way from Houston, Texas, Corpus Christi, all the way up to near New Orleans, all the way over to Mobile, Pensacola. Just make sure to have a way to receive watches and warnings. We'll be back live tomorrow around 12 to 1 Central, dependent on storm initiation. I'm going to try to get to my hotel, take a Claritin, and get some of this crap out of my head. And hopefully tomorrow I'll feel a little bit better. If not, we'll still be back live. You're just going to hear me bitching and griping about allergies. So until tomorrow, guys, I appreciate each of you all tuning in, and we will see you all tomorrow.